Have you ever suddenly thought of someone, so vividly it felt like they were right there with you, only to wonder, why now? Or had a strange dream about a person you haven't spoken to in years? And then, the very next day, they message you out of the blue? What if these weren't just random moments? What if you were feeling the silent echo of someone else's thoughts reaching out to you? In today's video, we're diving into a deeper truth. One that science can't fully explain, but your soul might already understand. According to Dolores Cannon, a pioneer in spiritual hypnosis and consciousness studies, our thoughts are not isolated. They carry energy, and energy connects us. That means when someone is thinking about you, really focusing on you with strong emotion, those thoughts may ripple across space and time and touch you. Today, we'll explore 7 subtle but powerful signs that someone might be thinking about you right now. Some of these signs are emotional, others are sensory, but all of them are backed by a hidden energetic link between two souls. Let's begin. And as you listen, notice if any of these signs feel familiar. So how does this work? How can someone's thoughts about you actually reach you? Dolores Cannon believed that our minds don't end at the edge of our skulls. Our thoughts radiate outward, like ripples in a pond. When directed with emotion, they become energetic signals, transmitting through the invisible web of consciousness that connects all human beings. Think of it like this. Every time someone thinks of you with intensity, they send out a frequency, one that your subconscious might be picking up without you even realizing it. That brings us to the first sign someone is thinking about you. Sign 1: a sudden, powerful urge to contact them. You're going about your day, working, cleaning, eating lunch, and suddenly, out of nowhere, you feel the need to reach out. Maybe it's a text, maybe a call, maybe you just hover over their name in your contact list, unsure why the urge is so strong. And here's the strange part. You weren't even thinking about them 5 minutes ago. According to Cannon, this phenomenon is more than just nostalgia or loneliness. It's the pull of energetic threads, invisible but powerful links between souls. When someone focuses on you with emotional intensity, that energy creates a subtle magnetic pull. It nudges you. It whispers in your mind. It stirs something in your heart. One woman shared that she hadn't thought about her ex for years. But one morning, as she brushed her teeth, she felt a sudden, emotional urge to message him. She resisted it. An hour later, she got a message from him. "I had a dream about you last night. I woke up missing you." Coincidence? Or the energy of one soul calling to another? Sign 2: you keep hearing or seeing their name everywhere. It starts small. You hear their name in a podcast you randomly clicked. Then someone at work mentions a person with the same name. Later, while scrolling on your phone, that name pops up in a headline or a social post. Coincidence? Maybe. But what if it's something more? Dolores Cannon spoke frequently about synchronicity, the idea that the universe reflects the patterns of your inner energy and connections. When someone is thinking intensely about you, their energetic focus may ripple into your awareness in strange, indirect ways. Seeing or hearing their name isn't just about memory. It might be your spiritual radar picking up the signals they're sending. One viewer shared that after ending things with someone she deeply loved, she started hearing his name everywhere. On radio shows, YouTube videos, even in books she hadn't touched before. She hadn't been thinking about him, but he had in fact just started therapy and was processing their past. Some names don't just show up, they arrive with a message. Sign 3: you suddenly smell their scent. Smell is our most emotional sense. It bypasses logic and memory, going straight to the heart. So when you smell someone's unique scent, cologne, shampoo, even the subtle warmth of their skin, and they're not physically there, something deeper might be happening. According to Dolores Cannon, strong energetic ties between people can project emotional imprints that manifest as sensory experiences. And scent is often the most direct and mysterious of them all. Imagine sitting alone in your apartment, no one's been in or out, and suddenly you catch a whiff of your ex's signature fragrance. It lasts just a second. You check the room, nothing. But emotionally, it hits you like a memory or a presence. These moments are not hallucinations. They may be fleeting evidence of an energetic visit, someone thinking about you so intensely that their essence momentarily bridges the space between you. Sign for you unexpectedly run into them. You're walking down a street, lost in thought. You turn the corner, and there they are. Or you make a last-minute decision to visit a coffee shop, and they're sitting at the table near the window. Coincidence? Sure, sometimes. But Dolores Cannon would say, not always. In her teachings on synchronicity, she described how our thoughts and emotions, especially when focused with intensity, can influence the flow of time and circumstance. If someone has been thinking about you repeatedly, that energy may align your paths in a way that appears accidental, but isn't. One man shared that he kept thinking about a college friend he hadn't seen in over a decade. He dismissed the thoughts as nostalgia. Days later, while traveling in another city, he walked into a bookstore and saw that very friend browsing the same aisle. They hadn't spoken in years, but the connection was instant. Sometimes the universe conspires to make you cross paths, not to restart something, but to acknowledge that the connection still exists. Sign 5, you can't stop thinking about them. You've tried to move on. You're not even sure why they're on your mind again. But every time you try to focus, their face drifts in. Their name echoes. Their presence lingers. And it's not a passing thought, it's obsessive. Dolores Cannon offers a powerful explanation. Sometimes these thoughts don't originate from you. They're the result of someone else's focused emotional energy projecting into your field. When someone thinks about you with strong intent, love, regret, longing, their energy may intertwine with your own mental and emotional state. You're not imagining them, you're receiving them. A woman reported that she began waking up with her ex on her mind every morning. They had no contact, no drama, no recent events. But she couldn't shake the feeling. Eventually, she discovered he had just gone through a breakup and had been thinking about her every day. Thoughts are not one way. They travel. And sometimes they land right in the heart of the person who once mattered most. Sign 6, they keep showing up in your dreams. You're dreaming, and there they are again. Sometimes it's a simple scene, walking together, hearing their voice, sharing a quiet moment. Other times, the dream is vivid, surreal, even emotional. But the common thread? It's always them. According to Dolores Cannon, dreams are not just mental noise. They are channels for spiritual communication, gateways where the subconscious and energetic planes overlap. When someone is thinking about you with intensity, their emotional energy may project into your subconscious, creating dream encounters that feel incredibly real. One viewer shared that she kept dreaming about her old high school boyfriend. At first, she thought it was nostalgia, but the dreams became more frequent and emotionally charged. When she finally reached out to him, he confessed, "I've been thinking about you every night. You kept showing up in my dreams too." Dreams may not be coincidence. They may be conversations between souls, happening in the silent language of the subconscious. Sign 7, sudden shifts in your energy or mood. Out of nowhere, you feel off, maybe a heavy sadness, or a sudden wave of joy, excitement, or anxiety, without any clear trigger. These moments can be unsettling, but Dolores Cannon believed they could also be signs. According to her, we are all energetically connected in ways far beyond what we can see. When someone thinks about you with strong emotional charge, that energy can ripple through your field and alter your own emotional state. Imagine you're feeling totally fine, then within minutes you feel drained, low, or deeply nostalgic. Later that day, you get a message from someone you haven't spoken to in years, and the timing lines up perfectly with your sudden emotional dip. This isn't just coincidence. It may be a moment of energetic resonance, your soul picking up the signal of another. So what do all of these signs mean? They remind us that connection doesn't require presence. It doesn't need words. It flows through energy, thought, memory, and soul. Dolores Cannon believed that the threads between people never truly disappear. They stretch, they dim, they shift, but under the right emotional frequency, they become active again. And when that happens, we feel it, sometimes as dreams, other times as sudden emotions, scents, or chance encounters. The next time you feel something unusual, an urge, a name, a memory, a wave of emotion, pause. It might be more than just your mind. It might be someone somewhere thinking about you. So now we ask you, have you ever had a moment when you just knew someone was thinking about you? Maybe they showed up in your dream. Maybe they texted you right after you felt something strange. Share your story in the comments. You're not alone in this. And maybe, just maybe,